I'm start recording now. Okay. So
Alright.
idea is to press W out of here. Go up here.
I throw the TP in the corner.
Then speed out onto whoever's here. And this then right here, stabilize here. And then say we need to go up there. We TP over there. Kill whoever's in this room, stabilize, and then jump onto point. Win the fight from there. Alright, that's the first one, right? So, what's the next one?
Do we want to do
The next one is probably the right side one going from here to here, yeah?
Alright, let's see it.
So that would be same walking path, and I would just go this way, and I would throw you a TP like this, and we TP it here.
Like that, okay. And then we drop it.
Yes. I like this more than what we've been doing, which is teleporting from here, because this way I take less spam. I take a lot of spam, turning this corner.
Alright, so for those watching, the problem I have with this is this sight line is very long. So some DPS player is going to be in that spot right there. So I think we need to go over this way, and then and then
really use the shield.
And then we can take this TP. All right.
It's like you're open to one angle more vulnerably, but I think you will take less spam overall.
Yeah.
Because the tank will be able to swing on you from the corner, in most cases.
And then to explain more of this first TP we did, this is like the backup one, where we try this TP, and then that doesn't work because something over here is stopping us. So we need to kill what's here. So we TP through the train into this dark spot, and we end up like kind of behind them maybe. And after we get here, the Lucio speeds, and then the tank and DPS goes through and violently murders whoever's on the stairs. All right, next.
Do we have any other ones on this offense side? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think those do.
Those are the two. I mean, we talked a lot about defensive TPs, but if you want, we can go over those.
Let's go through full attack and then do defense, I think.
Agreed. Okay.
All right.
So second point, we have all the ones that are like real easy, like we can TP from here to there, just to go around, and then we have this tiny choke here. We can try here, or we can just TP straight onto the high ground. So those are like this box standard. But say we do that for a couple fights and we get the cart all the way to the end before touching, or before capping, and now they're all on this high ground, and we want to avoid them now and go straight for the cart. So this is the TV we figured out. So Reinhardt, we go into the basement. We speed through. We either take the cart and flip the map, or we can like do this and fight that way. So
yeah, you can jump over the thing. You need to get on the trash can.
Yeah, you jump on this trash can, and then it's
Jump
like
and then crouch jump.
I don't even need to crouch jump. Just
really?
Trash can and then over.
Lucio speed.
The passive Lucio speed is enough for it.
Okay.
You don't even
So
need
those
the
go
Lucio
hour
speed.
3, and then I think something you mentioned is teleporting just onto the big round thing, Dak.
Yeah, I think that's more of a surprise option because this is only because it's slightly higher up than the rest of their team, so they'd look up at us.
Yeah, this is like if they're all in the front here, they're not going to see where that one is right away. They'll have to turn around, and in that moment, that something happens.
Yeah,
I think this is only beneficial in an open fight.
They drop ult, and then it's a big sphere.
Yeah, like we have a Mei or a Reaper with their ult, you TP them up there, and they drop it. Yeah, okay. The next is
offense.
third point. So get to this corner, TP to here, and then we can push on the point here and here. Or we TP here, and then like we fight here, whichever way they are. If we are getting held up here, like say at this corner, and we're able to get here, and we want to avoid what's over there. We want to avoid sightlines from here and here, so we TP across to there.
Teleporter manifested.
And then we can go down this way. I think that's all the ones that we wanted to show. Anything else?
Yeah, those are the main like preset ones. Everything else is gonna be kind of like, you know, spontaneous if we do anything else, but most of the time it's gonna be those.
All right, let's try. Let's go from third to first on the defensive ones.
Oh, for the defensive ones? Okay.
Yeah, I want to show them.
So, yeah, I guess explain kind of the idea behind these TPs.
Yeah, you go through and show it from your end, like what it would look like for. Like, you put the TP and go through, and then me and Alicia will push. So say the cart is here, and we're at this corner, and they're coming through, and we want them to turn around a little bit. So you push the TP, or I will go through the TP, like as Zen or Anna or however, and be in that spot. It's nice. It's not easy for them to hit me there. So that will make them go WTF and turn around, and in that moment, you W into them and murder them.
Yes.
Alright, so I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot as well. The main idea is like for defensive TPs, we're teleporting one, maybe two people to get a high value off angle or high value ability off, and then we push off that.
Yeah.
And so most of the time, in my head, that's going to be a support character, so I'm either teleporting teammate for a huge anti-nade, or I'm teleporting Yaxim so we can be on the flank with Zen and stuff like that.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else in this
on
area?
Third? Nothing that I think was amazing enough to talk about.
Okay.
Most of it's just, you know, I can TP with people high grounds, I can TP people across, you get some instant off angles that way, but there's nothing that are preset.
Yeah.
Second has some more... second one has one that is for tank players.
You want to talk about the one to over there, from here?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. This is mainly for retaking. So if we're retaking and they're holding this high ground here, instead of walking up here, which is obvious, I can actually TPS across into this window. And so we can kind of flank this way.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that one's kind of just be a mix-up.
Oh, I
Can you make that? I actually don't know.
With the speed boost. Alright, give me the passive move here. Almost.
How about an act?
Yeah, you can.
Definitely with the amp.
Cool.
I think
that's unrelated.
And just to reiterate, you can climb this this wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for attacking, you can go over it, or re-attacking, and then for getting out of here, you need to jump on this lip here. So that just avoids this predictable small choke.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with this one.
Yeah, the next one. This one is. Yeah, this one's meant for tanks. So the idea is that we normally can never contest this corner, but what I can do is I can send a teleporter into this corner from here.
Yeah. So
and then the tank can play there.
So I'll be here.
Then you get pushed.
Then I'm out.
Yeah, and if I put this right, it's like almost unkillable. Like that.
And if I'm here, then they kill me first.
Yeah, so that's an idea just to give your tank a little bit more space in order to contest the cart, and we can get some more value out of that.
The teleporter isn't very loud, so it's hard for me to tell when it's gonna break, and then it's like 2 seconds without it.
Yeah, it's
Marking my teleporter.
yeah. I can let you know when it goes down because I'll hear it on my side.
Yeah, you hear it much louder than I can hear, especially if I'm swinging and doing this. It's hard for me to hear it.
Yeah, and if it breaks, keep in mind that as long as it's broken by time, then it's a very short window where you're vulnerable, and I will let you know about that. And then it's just play defensively until you get TP back. Most of the time, the intention though is that you won't be staying for forever.
Yeah, how far can you get it from where you are? Like if you put it here,
I cannot put it there.
how far can it go?
From where looking directly at you, that far.
Okay.
I think the best place is still this corner because this corner hides it on both ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Also-
like if he needs to go for the mega, and then like come back out, he has.
Oh,
to
I
go
mean
this
that's
far out.
possible. I think in most cases we're doing this with an Ana, so the Ana would just pelt him from here.
Or even a BAP. A BAP could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a contesting TP that we're talking about. For an offensive one that I'd run here, it's probably going to be involved TPing either someone to either one of these high grounds. I fucked that up.
Constructing my
There, like that. And that's a really easy way to get a free anti-nade or a free discord.
Drop shatter.
Drop shatter, stuff like that.
Plot them.
teleporter taking shape.
Yeah, again, these are not meant to, like, these TPs can be destroyed pretty fast. So the intention is you get really quick value and then leave. Because the longer you stay, the more dangerous it is.
Yeah.
Also, that teleporting Deadeye we did once upon a time.
Yes, this is if we're playing cast beat, this is a really good TP Deadeye. Because it covers everywhere.
Yeah, if you charge
Say-
Deadeye up on the normal high ground and then just teleport, you're already like half charged on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teleporter materialized.
All right, and any more for this area?
I guess I can talk about retreat TPs, but that's kind of like more of a general concept.
Yeah.
Like I would
So,
definitely
like-
call it.
Like we're holding here and we want to retreat, so you're just gonna TP over there.
Yeah, I would literally like if I'm holding close with somebody, I'd call your name, they'd say I have a retreat TP for you, and I'd ping it,
Teleporter.
and then it'd just be when you need it, you TP out.
Yeah. All right.
It's mainly gonna be used for supports,
Yep.
because then I can get them out of danger from a dive.
Okay.
But
And,
it could be used for everybody. And then on first, we have a couple defensive TPs that I can set up that are really nice for off angles. One that we really liked was this one that goes from here to here. This is a little too deep, but the idea is that you can go from this TP to the...
Marking my
Yeah,
teleporter.
the idea is to put his Zenyatta here, and then he can act more like a Kiriko by
Yeah.
dumping damage onto their positions and then TPing it out when they look at him.
Yeah.
Just need to get that more little consistent. So
It's me getting consistent with the placement to make it so it's shallow. But that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm working on myself.
Yeah, you had it over here, so I barely needed the backup for it.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to solve again. There's a very specific spot I have to get,
Teleporter
but
taking shape.
what I say about decent TPs like this is usually I'll have time to set them up, so I don't have to worry about landing it perfectly every time.
Teleporter manifested.
This is a
Oh,
play.
it's on the. It's on the.
I mean, someone down here can't really see that one on the table, so that's
The table one is farther away, but it is probably the one that won't get destroyed, and it's really easy to pull off.
Behold my creation.
I think that's the one I need. Yeah, that's the one.
That's a perfect one right there, because you can be in the window, basically, and still be able to TP out.
Yeah, but that's like the instant off angle we can pull off, and I can do similar things with this window and this window.
Yeah.
Basically, going in and out of fire truck, and just kind of like repositioning anybody as they need when we come in.
We should try more Ryan charging through TP and shattering.
You're making me think of Gibraltar, because that's where we would do that.
Yeah. Any more on this one?
Teleporter taking
On first for defense, no, because most of Symmetra's almost always going to be right here.
here.
and so I think anywhere I can TP you is from here is good.
Yeah.
We were talking about I actually can put someone lower if you'd rather play lower. Yeah, so if someone would rather get TP'd lower. I don't. Depends on the character.
Yeah.
Use the
But
card.
I could send someone. I could easily send someone lower and kind of hide the TP pretty far back.
I feel like
And
the,
so that's useful mainly for a tank, I think. But hey, you can TP while beating. That's kind of sick.
Yeah. I don't see places where that's applicable, but
I mean, hey,
if you
well, it
really
depends
wanted to
on
do a beating gauge out of
if you're coming
teleport.
back with me. Beating through a teleporter means you're less likely to get Ajaxed.
It's true.
Alright. Do we want to move to another map, or do we do anything? We did.
The other one we would do is Gibraltar.
We
Alright.
messed around a bit with Gibraltar, yeah.
Oh, let's break it down.
That was very well timed.
Let's break it down.
I guess we can also clarify what comps we're talking about when we're talking about these sim comps, because we also talked about that earlier. I see two variations popping up. Either the full rush version that uses Reinhardt, or a more pokey style that uses Ramatra. So the Ramatra one involves probably teleporting a Zenyatta or a different poke DPS around. Whereas the rest variant is probably going to end up teleporting either your whole team or just the Ana for a free anti-nade.
The thing with having an Ana in the rush variation is if we still want the Lucio,
Yes, we also talked about variations that ran Lucio Kiriko,
Or
and I think that's most or Bat. Yeah, and those are most applicable probably on offense when we're going to be full team TPing.
Yeah.
For defensive TPs, I think you always run on Ana.
yeah. So like it would be on a BAP.
On a BAP, I wouldn't run on a BAP. I'd run on a Brig. Or on a Lucio.
Alright.
Or on a Kiri. On a Kiri is also good.
Alright, so what's the plan for this first one?
So this first TP is pretty standard. We've done this all the time. TPing here.
Yeah.
Except we're taking the whole team over here, right? So
Right.
from here, we have a couple options.
Yep.
We can poke from here, right? And then once my TP comes back, I can either TPS all through here to try to bypass the bridge and then kind of rush from here.
Like that?
Yeah.
Because charging across this is going to be dumb because there's going to be a Brig or an Ana here that's going to use cooldowns on you.
Yes, and
But-
mainly it's for the surprise factor because this is really fast. This is a really fast action to take.
Yeah, this is much faster. They're not going to really have the time for it. So,
Yeah, and the TP's hidden on both sides.
yeah. Go ahead and place it again. Let's see what...
Teleporter manifested.
Yeah, just like that. So you want to TP through and then like have your shield up immediately and block whatever thing they're going to throw at the TP.
Yes. So that's I think the first TP I would do if we do this on offense. We can also TP directly onto them like this.
Yeah.
This is more dangerous, but it is a good option if we have like some sustain or we know it's only like one person up there and we want to be really fast.
like say that we see that the Ana like used sleep and nade and now we tee up here or whatever. Like they use important cooldowns. We have an opening. Way up here.
Yeah.
All
right.
You can charge right across here. That's fun. So.
Yeah. And then I have two more TPs to do from this angle that are more mix-ups than anything else. Think like if we need to mix someone up, then this is a good option. So I can either TPS from here to lower stairs. Again, super hidden TP. They won't see it until we've already TP'd.
Yep. And then we fight here.
Yeah, and then we'd fight down for lower. And then the last one, we get TP back. This one is very specific to having a strong poke DPS like a Bastion.
Yeah.
We can TP onto the ball and then take a huge amount of map control by having a Bastion and Terraform up here with shielded.
Yeah. And then you
Man,
take
this
the
is-
fight here. Like the important bit is that like your healer is going to be like either here or they're going to be at the TP spot. and not go beyond here. Like you don't want to stay in this area here and keep your healing. And then like as soon as you've beaten them away from this area, you reassess and wait for your team.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
That's correct.
All right.
All right. Anything else for that area?
Nothing for this first corner. Everything else is gonna happen after we've already gotten it lower.
So we have cart here, right?
Yeah.
Over here.
So we're one TP we can do is TPing either our whole team or just the supports into lower. Oh wait, don't look at that. That's ugly.
Behold my glory.
Like this. And then we can rush up to here.
This one isn't very good because it's out in the open.
No, but I can. I'm able to land it here as long as I'm unobstructed.
Yeah.
It's a bit harder when I have a Rhine in front of me, but I can do this without actually peeking, so I don't actually need a shield.
Rasta cool
Okay.
ahead.
So like Ryan would be out here instead of blocking you, right?
Yeah, or you can even be behind me, honestly, because I can do it from right here, and then no one can see me unless they're actively looking at me where I'm TPing.
Teleporter materialized.
And then we go through here. And we can murder whoever is posted.
Yeah,
up
we
here.
can either go top or we could go lower as well because there is a path
Yeah.
here.
This door here.
Yeah, and this also gives us the option of keeping our supports posted up here if you'd rather take a fight within view of a server room.
Yeah. So it would be like the tank would be here, and so you would get the supports through over there.
Yeah.
And when they get that angle, the tank could drop here and be getting healing from up there, and then fight in this area.
Yes.
This is also a pretty decent way of clearing out server room.
Yeah, if the enemies are in server room, then the tank and others would go with,
Yes.
depending on what's needed. Like, if it's like one enemy that the supports can deal with, and then return to healing, then we can deal with that. And
Yeah.
the tank doesn't need to go.
And the only other TP I would even try to do is going up here and then just doing an obvious TP. This is faster, but it is way more telegraphed.
Yeah.
So I prefer not
Does
to use
give
this
you
one.
Power position.
Yes, it gives us a way faster option for power positions. This is if you really need the speed, like the speed to take the positioning. But I think taking safer TPs is going to be almost always the case because it's more surprising.
Yeah, I think if like you could send like a DPS over here with that.
Yeah. So like depending on who we're doing this with. Oh, and I guess specifically on Gibraltar for car pressure, we're pretty much always going to start Tracer
Yeah.
with this sim. So
Like-
just so the Tracer can test card for the majority of the time while these shenanigans are happening up top.
Like
Sorry,
say
Zach.
like we have DPS, the cart is in this area. We're using this as cover, and then we're using this cover, and then like you're kind of up there coming back from spawn or whatever, and you can use that TP to.
Rasta
I'm
cool
confused.
ahead.
What do you mean? You mean I can? Oh yeah, the DPS could use it to take their high ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teleporter
Yeah.
manifested.
Like say the cart is in this position, and the tank or whoever else is like fighting in this general area, and then you and someone else is like you by yourself could take that TP and take out whoever is posted up there.
Mm-hmm.
Constructing my teleporter.
I think this is a pretty consistent TP bomb as well.
Yeah,
Teleporter materialized.
like you and your turrets can take that position away from them.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that's the main area for this.
Next.
A brawl comp is pretty strong, so most of on this part of the map. So usually you'll be able to take point from there. And then we did this TP earlier for second to start second. Is usually taking the ship.
Let's break it. Damn.
A lot of second is about taking ship anyway. So almost every TP is gonna take you here.
Yeah.
And we can do it. We can do it from here. We can do it from here. We can do it from here. Here. Pretty much any of these doors.
Yeah. I like the idea like where if there's like someone posted in this doorway, like you can charge. You have to stop your charge and then you're in their face.
Oh my gosh! Wait, my brain is cooking. I just thought about it. You.
Oh.
Okay, you could.
Cooking.
As a side note, This is a pretty good TP as a mix-up. I can go from here to here, and then we can go inside.
Ooh.
What is this?
Alright,
malarkey?
bring me up there. Give me uppies.
Uppies? Come here.
My teleporter is here.
Okay, anyway, so the idea is because the hardest part about going through this doorway is getting spanned from ship, from here, you know, anywhere.
Yeah.
So I can do it from all the way back here. I can TP into this spot. And then from there, it's just walking backwards. From cover.
That's nice.
That is nice.
So-
I do like that.
So we're afraid of
Like that
spam damage from all these areas. So we just avoid this whole... Like, the reason that, like, Poke beats Brawl is because of the lengthy rotations that you have to make. And this just, like, removes that whole open
Yeah,
rotation.
this removes us up in space, which makes us less vulnerable to diving and poking.
Yeah.
So that, like, I just thought of that one, but that's a good one I could use when ship fails.
Yeah. This covers the weakness of the
And then we
Rush
can just play inside of the shuttle where, like, they have to do something about it.
Like, whenever there's, you know, an open space that we're scared of taking Poke, we just TP through it.
Yeah. And I could I could do a little crouch TP to land us in the high ground from here.
Cursed.
That's nice. I like that one.
Let's break it. Damn! Keep you safe.
Think of it as most of that is going to be TPing from cover to cover, trying to minimize the amount of resources we have to use in order to get there.
And we can also think of these same TP spots as, like, where we would be jumping to if we were playing, like, a Winston comp.
I
Correct.
have opened the bar.
So a TP is like a Winston jump.
Stand behind me, friends.
Yeah. So I can pretty much GPS it to anywhere on the ship from here. I can even go onto the... Oh. That's awkward. I can do this. I looked down really quick. Wait, why did it break? Odd. I can go from here to here. That's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
I don't have to go on top of ship.
Or you can go over here, and then we can choose whether we want to go on top of ship or not. Like, we can
Yeah,
go
I have to
through
peek
ship.
out farther to get that one. I have to be this far out.
It probably got the
I
other
could.
door for this teleport.
Yes, I would go out the other door. I go this way. If I go,
Is
if
the-
I do that, I
everybody
mean,
can do
because
this,
from here I can do it
so-
from back here with this TP.
Teleporter manifested.
And then
So-
we can.
Oh, wait. Damn. I want to see it from that perspective. From over here.
Yeah.
Teleporter taking shape.
So, like, they can't really see this end.
Constructing
No,
my
they can't see it at
teleporter.
all.
I can see like half of the teleport on top of from on top of shuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. But we're all going to be behind cover before we even take the TP. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the benefit of that one.
Yeah, so we're all safe, and then we go through TP, and now we're here, and we've gotten here without taking any damage.
And
Alright.
the idea too is that we can call before taking the TP. Okay, take TP, get on top of shuttle, or take TP, take mini.
Yeah, or like the tank and the DPS can go through here, and the support can go over, and the other DPS can go over, or whichever. Like say, like Lucio, like there's a widow or something up here that's being annoying. You can now go up this way and boop them off, or harass them in whatever way.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
So that's pretty much all
There's
of offense
third
of second, to
play.
be honest. Because sorry.
Stop dying.
Yes, sir. So like I said, most of the second is gonna be all about taking ship. So that's pretty much what all the TPs are aimed towards. As far as third goes, the first one that I would want to talk about is this one, because this involves a little parkour spot that I guess people didn't know about.
All right, for Reinhardt, you need passive speed to go over this at least.
Yes, but almost every character can do it. Every character can do it with Lucio's speed,
Yeah.
and that's a really nice. Because I guess it's not that common to know that little parkour spot, and it's really surprising when a Reinhardt appears behind you as Ana up there or something, you know?
Like, so there's like an Ana, there's an Ashe up here, or like a Mercy pocketed Ashe, and let's practice what it looks like when we go up there.
Yeah, so this is like, oh, coming out of spawn. I'm like, okay, here we go, TP.
TP,
Then we just passive speed, jump over, and then you're good.
we do that.
Break
Yeah, and we don't even have to use any amps or anything just to get across. As long as we have a Lucio, everyone can make it.
Yeah. Ryan, Hog, and other like really thick boys can't make it across without speed. But
Ram can do it without arms. But
Yeah.
if he has arms on, he needs speed.
No, Ram can do it regardless, because if he has arms, he has speed already.
yeah.
Oh,
Arms
yeah,
is a little
you're
speed boost.
So Ram can do it always. So if we're gonna play like a
Yeah.
the normal comp, then we can just play Ram, and then everyone can make it without Lucio speed. If we're playing Reinhardt, we need a Lucio.
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
Elevator materialized.
So then everything else is kind of what you'd expect. I can TPS high ground, which I think is less surprising than the parkour spot. So I think I prefer not to use this one, but it is an option.
Yeah.
I can TPS to the lower areas. So if I'm over here, I think I can jump and land it.
The path.
And then the idea is basically just to be able to hide in here, and then you can go upstairs and take it this way.
Or if
Surprise.
someone's like sitting on this corner here, where your Lucio is right now.
Yeah, you can
someone's
TP behind
here.
them.
You've just given them the rope-a-dope.
The
and you
rope
throw
dope.
their back line.
Yeah, and this is a really easy jump for me to make. I just jump and then boom, I'm in the doorway.
So if I'm holding here and they're right in front of me and do that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Any more
And that's the main one.
attacking that we want to know?
I haven't really thought about any. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything more because
Get on
past.
top of on top
past
of
this-
that hill.
No, you cannot. At least I can't throw a TP up there. I've already tried.
Come out and face
Yeah,
me.
the redesign might have taken away that spot.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
platform anymore. You just
Yeah.
slide.
And I don't think it's gonna matter because I think once you get to this part of the map,
Here.
Brawl is so strong anyway. So instead of going for TP shenanigans, we should just play for level 3 beam on Sim,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just
and that's more important.
This right here is target call, target call, target call is the only thing that matters.
Yeah. So I don't think any shenanigans are needed.
Right.
So that's all the offense ones.
Yeah. And defense from here is like just TPing up there to get the off angle.
Yeah, TP up here. I can TP up here for like we did this last script, right? So we TP up here.
Yeah.
And this could be where a Bastion or like you said, or an Ana or any other high value ability throwing DPS. I think this TP is better. Actually, I want to use this one more. The one that goes behind this little cover because it's less likely to get destroyed this way.
Yeah, and then whoever is going through there instantly has this cover from whoever is over there.
Over there.
Yes. So this is the one I'd probably use more often.
Yeah, this is the smart option. Yes.
And then another one I can do is if you want a less obvious TP, I can TP lower, and then you can hang out down here.
Yeah, and then you have access to the mega here.
Access to Mega and a free out.
Hello there.
Yeah.
And those are kind of the main ones. I can also, if you want a hidden TP, there's this one.
Oh.
Yeah, like you never want them to even know that you're over here.
Yeah, like in this case, if you're walking up here, you wouldn't even see it, and then it's like, oh, there's a Reinhardt there, and then it's like, oh shit, he's over there.
Or just
Like
have
that.
the Ana hiding there for an anti-nade.
Yeah, hiding, yeah, things like that, like hiding, your anti-nade, run away, and then you're free, for free, and you got them all anti, right? That's the,
Like, so after a fight, the Ana will go into that room, and then, like, Sim and Tank will be here, and then we will
Yeah.
say, okay, they're here, we'll be pinging them as they walk up, and then Ana can walk up to the door,
Yeah.
anti-nade.
or to be honest, Ana doesn't have to even hide there initially, because if this TP is hidden, I could literally, the Ana could be with me, and I can just say, Ana, I'm TPing, and then I TP, and I ping it,
Marking my
and then she knows where to go, takes it, does her ability, runs away.
Yeah,
Like, there's no need to even hide. It's just, I just do it.
right.
But hiding is an option, especially for someone who wants to,
Shield activate.
it's pre-fight, hiding is fine.
Or you're this,
Yeah.
that's always fun.
Oh, let's break
Yeah.
it. Damn.
Those are really easy TPs. I think presetting them is harder because then we're worried about uptime because I mean like it's almost infinite, but there is like I think 2 seconds of downtime.
Yeah.
I think hugging whoever I'm gonna TP, calling it, and then TPing is gonna be the most efficient way to get this done. But all are good, all are valuable options, especially in the moment to moment.
Yeah, I think we should spend time as when we have the full team together just to practice these maneuvers.
Yeah, especially the offensive ones, because those are full team TPs that involve rotations.
Like either we do it just versus an empty lobby like this, or we do it versus one of the other teams in New York, like like Karma or whatever the teams are named. Which one ever?
Karma, something else?
Yeah, one of those teams. Because there'll be like an easy team that we know that we're going to steamroll. Therefore, we should be, instead of practicing our mechanics versus them and steamrolling them, we should be practicing our teamwork and sticking together and doing these strats as the limit test. Because I think the the stress of pulling these off in the middle of a fight is the practice we need.
Yes.
Like,
Okay,
we start with an empty lobby and then we go to the easy scrim and then we do it in a real scrim. All right.
Okay. So, for second, the scenario in my head for doing this TP is if we're retaking because we've already lost ship.
Yeah.
So we can easily, I can from here without even being seen, I can crash TP and land this.
Yeah. And now we're here.
And this is a really fast retake. Retake ship.
You're also hidden by the fin thing, so
Yes, you're hidden by that.
they're not gonna see you come out here.
I can also do it. I can also do it onto this part, which is a little bit more cursed.
All right. Can I get up, piece?
Yeah.
Teleporter materialized.
It's
and that-
really like you can't really stand there unless you're alone and no one else came through with you.
Teleporter
I think this is the one we use to retaking ship most of the time.
Yeah. So
'Cause
that's
this
like
is almost.
it's gonna
impossible to-
protected. Like whoever's gonna be holding ship is gonna be standing here, right?
Yeah,
They're
and
not gonna see or be able to shoot at whoever comes through over here right away.
I have opened the bar.
So this is a good retake.
Good flank.
Good flank for a Tracer or a Cassie to make.
Yes.
with
So
you.
that would be from
You
high
can also
ground.
drop on here too,
Yeah, and
for
then
whoever's sitting up
after
here.
you've taken this space, you take this space. So
Yes, and I can actually do the exact same thing from this lower high ground. From this lower, I can crouch TP and then land this.
Activated.
same idea. Yeah.
Same idea, different place.
Okay.
I have a lot of options there.
All right. What's next?
Anything else on? So for other things for defensive TPs, if you're thinking about supports,
Over
the
here.
one to stand here, I can give them a nice flank TP onto the corner.
Materialized.
This is again one of those instant off angle situations. So
Yeah.
for a good, like a strong DPS with a good window, or for someone like Ana, for anti-nade.
Yeah.
Anything else? I don't think so. Most of the time, you're just gonna be all about controlling ship, and I will use turrets to defend them.
Yep.
That's the main idea. So I can move on then to. That doesn't go the way I would think it does. Can move on to first.
Okay.
So on first, a really good TP that I'm probably gonna use a lot is just this TP to between the two high grounds.
Right.
This is a nice hidden spot. It's mainly just to enable a poke DPS and a support to play in places that are high grounds and enable for really good off angles because you can see the whole battlefield from both places.
So the Ana can
Well-
be up here, and then when they push up, it's like they're there, she can go. Oh, I'm not there anymore. Goodbye.
Yeah, so it's like a retreat TP, and then when the cart gets to here, it is now an off angle TP.
Teleporter taking shape.
This is probably the most common one I'll be using at this around this area on defense.
You
Yeah.
can also use it to push onto blue box to clear it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if you're already throwing an A going through there, and then someone else, and then say the symmetric actually goes through with you, you just murder whoever's up there.
Yeah.
So then now we're talking
Don't forget
about.
if there's like a Winston dive too, actually, because Winston wants to dive for blue box.
I even keep you safe.
He's jumping in, the teleporter goes up, you just completely switch on him. And you're killing his backline and he's doing nothing.
Yeah, the big bait. That's the main benefit of choosing the TPs defensively. Is I'm trying to bait the Winston basically.
So it'd be like instead of Brig with the Ana, it would be Sim with the Ana and then you'd have either a Lucio or a Kiri as the other support doing off-angle shit,
Yep.
or being with the tank or core of the team.
Teleporter taking shape.
Yeah. So then, talking about from this high ground, looking at the beginning of the fight. If you remember the one that we have for tanks on what was it? On Midtown, there's a very similar one I can pull off that goes
I have
over
opened
here.
the bar.
Again, you can play this corner that normally is uncontestable, and then just keep moving away.
Contest, and then I'm out.
Yeah, that's a really easy one just to get a little bit of extra time. If we have again, same places that we can take on the other one, taking the ball is really easy. Really strong high ground for someone like a Bastion.
Yeah.
Or a free anti-nade.
Oh,
And I did this last scrim as well. If there's someone on this high ground, it's really easy to TP here, and it's completely safe to just rush on them.
right.
So a lot of those are reacting to what they're doing, and then I would just pick a location and I would go on to them. And this is all, and this depends on some things like when we're playing the poke or the rush variation and stuff like that. But a lot of these are going to be me taking these TPs because
Yeah.
on first it's very aggressive.
Teleporter
Except for this tank one. This tank one is very specifically for tanks
Behind me, friend.
Yeah.
because anyone else who does this will die.
I also mentioned like this area here is desperate for his point hold. You do it like a Mei and a Bastion.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't even think about this. Wait.
constructing
Look at this TP.
teleporter taking shape.
Yo, that's nice.
Yeah, if you have someone doing the point hold with a sim,
Alright, so Bastion
Go out.
or Sim Bastion doing this.
test, then you can back
Sim
up.
Bastion, Sim Mei, because you can wall yourself in,
Yeah.
and then I just throw a TP and we all leave.
Yeah, so we're contesting. They're pushing. Mei wall up. We back you place the TP Mei wall up, and then we back up, and then we disappear. And they go WTF did they go? And then
Houdini.
we come out this way, and we're going hello.
Yeah, I think that one's way more desperate because it's relying on kind of them
That's-
not knowing how to deal with that. But
Yeah, that's like it's like we both win at 3 points. We have to hold them.
You have like a minute in the time bank.
I have opened
Yeah.
the
Oh,
And we just want to waste as much time as possible.
dude, I'm learning every day. Let's check this one.
I think this is
It's up.
we hold here if we have more than a minute. If they have more time than we do, this is the desperate hold.
Barrier up.
Because they can kill us,
Trust the
um,
pathway ahead.
and then we can get back and have one more fight in the normal area.
Over there.
Or
Wait, that's dirty.
or say we already did our push and we only got this far. This is our desperate hold.
Can you do that again? Wait, sorry, I'm cooking.
Teleporter taking shape.
This is quite the meal you cooked up.
Yummy.
I'm cooking some funny flank TPs. This one's really weird because I'm like, I have to jump in order to even land it.
Yeah,
I can do it like this, and then it's easier, but the TP's more obvious.
I mean, an auto brig is gonna be like sitting here, spamming out or whatever, trying to heal, and then monkey's like right there, ish, or across the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Constructing
So they're like doing this, trying not to get sniped.
that's the one right there.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Yeah.
And that's how they die.
Look how hidden that one is. You can't even see it.
I can't see the entrance. I barely saw the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's kind of hard because I have to like stand in like the right place and then land it like that.
You can't go through here?
No, I tried that too. I can't go through. I have to jump.
Okay. You can shoot through it.
Yeah, you can, but for some reason you can't.
Well, what about this? Like just doing it from over
You
here?
do it from the top of
Oh
the
yeah, I
stairs.
could easily do it from here.
Trust the cool
I-
ahead.
Seems like this would be the better option here.
Probably.
I like that more.
Because
It's easy.
whoever is over here can't see it. So
Yeah,
Agreed.
they're not going to be looking that way anyways. They're looking at like there. maybe here.
Over there.
I mean, they're gonna be watching us like move from here to there,
Over there.
and they're gonna think that we're gonna do something. We're gonna jump on these boxes and shoot at them, but instead of doing that, we're gonna disappear and be behind them now.
Namaste.
So I like that option.
Honest, if we're playing the full rush comp, right? Almost every team is TPing here now.
Over here.
There's nothing
Why don't we
wrong
just
with
start-
setting up here. When you hear TP, we just immediately like TP and take the fight.
Or
Like, in
we're
the-
just waiting here for them. We go.
We can just.
Yeah,
start
I can-
here. We have
we
teleport.
could start here with teleporter, and then it's like, take the fight. Bye.
We're just waiting in here. They teleport. We murder who goes through because
Wait.
it's just back line.
Yeah.
Wait.
What worries me is
Teammate.
is that if there are any
Yeah.
Go out
So-
there. Can you see
I see your
me?
shield.
Can you see my hammer or anything?
No. I can
Yeah,
see your
let me do
hammer.
it from
Yeah, I can.
the
Your
place
hammer
where I
can
would be looking is
wall.
here. Yeah,
if
yeah,
I'm like this, you can see it. But what about here?
Yeah, it clips through.
I
the handle
cannot.
clips through.
I can barely see you. Yeah, you have to look.
Yeah, you're good.
Either
So
look
don't do
directly at
this.
the wall or directly away from the wall. Either
Yeah.
one is good.
Put your shield up really quick. Use the 3D.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
edge
you-
of
we can
shield
see it the whole
picks up
time.
the door. Or the shield clips through the wall.
Back up a little bit. Can you back up more in the room and then try to 3D peek us? Can you still peek from in there? You probably not, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if I do
Hey.
this, I can.
If you can see me, then that's all you need to see.
All right.
Yeah, because right now I can't see you at all.
If
So-
I'm teleporting over here, I think teleport goes to about here, right? Where I am.
Yeah, I can just know where the TP is. Like this is me going for the TP normally.
Yeah.
So,
So
if
you.
I'm just going through the TP, I do not see anything. And then that happens.
Yeah.
Ah, they're all there.
Yeah.
So the hard part about that
Oh, let's break
is
it.
going to be rotating in a way where they do not see you there.
Yeah.
So
You could just keep shield down and wait for sound cue.
yes, okay, this isn't part of the recording, but it doesn't have to be. But I do want to test the sideline to see how I can get you there without being seen. And I think it's possible,
Hang on.
but
Let's say I'm in spawn watching through the window.
yeah, okay, so
So
first thing I do
Doing
is
what?
I would walk as a team this way. You want to follow me, Axel?
Yeah.
Just this way.
Can you TP
Just
straight
don't
from here to
tell
there?
me-
Over there.
Yes, I think. No, I have to be this far.
Can you see that, teammate?
I cannot see anything.
Really, you can't see me.
I can maybe see health bars, but I'm also on the same team as you. So, okay, so depending on how you walk, I might see you peeking through that doorway.
Go Bastion. He's tall.
Okay, I think I can see health. I think I see the tips of your heads.
So we'll be right here,
Okay, you're
completely
around the
hidden
corner.
from the window. You're gonna place the TP,
I have to go this far in order to get it, but I can't get it from here.
and then I'm gonna TP through. Did you see anything?
Yeah, I can. I only saw your health bars,
Okay.
I even keep you safe.
and now
Because
you're
the
complete. You're
the other way
very
I'm
hard to
thinking
get out.
is I don't know if you can see me, but I'm going this way. I can go down, and I can do the same TP I was looking at earlier. I can just TP into the room from here.
Wait, where? Oh, okay.
And then from
So-
here you can go up,
Did
and then we can either hide here, or I can throw a TP that is completely unseen from here to here.
Yeah, I don't know if we'd have the time to do the 2 TPs during setup phase.
I don't know. I think you could. I don't know the exact timing, but I think it's possible. It's 10 seconds per TP
Yeah.
if I'm breaking them instantly.
Yeah, the first thing you did, where you were like around the corner and then you just TP'd into the support room, I could not see any of that.
Okay, so that I think that's the one we're gonna go with then, because
Yeah,
this
do
is
it again.
infinitely easier.
Yeah, if we want to be in that room.
Kind of make
I'm like
consistent.
scoped in as Widow because that's what people do. Yeah, I did not see any of that.
Okay, cool.
Hello.
And if we
Yeah,
want
no.
to the desperate hold into this room, we take the TP from here.
Yeah, because that one's even also hidden.
So
from view.
and then we come out of that room and they have no idea we were ever there
No
until
one can
they started to push.
sight.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't. Yeah, there's no way you see that TP. That TP's going from one deep end of the room to another deep end of the room.
Yeah, they only see us if we come right up to the door. And stand right here.
Yeah,
So
but
if we-
but, like if you start here, unless you're intentionally doing it, you're not gonna do that.
So can you see my hammer clip through the wall here at all?
Yes.
Yes. So that if it was a Reinhardt, he needs to stay away from the wall. And he might be able to do this. Yeah, that's
I think your shield will get
Now
seen.
you're still flipping through.
my shield is poking through
Now
on
you're
the
good.
right,
Now you're good.
right here.
Now you're good.
Yeah, now you're good.
Yeah, like that.
Like if I'm up here, I currently don't see you at all.
Yeah,
I guess it's technically possible because there's a blue light coming from the room, but that's really hard to notice.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's gonna.
yeah. It would be
figure
a
it
red.
out.
It would be a red light.
Oh, true. It'd be a red light for them.
I still don't think they'd put the pieces together.
Teleporter taking shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could easily hide in here as a desperate hold, and both these TPs are like really easy to set up without me needing to show ourselves at all.
Yeah.
This one would go from here to here actually. But
So yeah, the Reinhardt would have to be careful placing the his shield up before giving himself away. But you can rotate yourself around and look at the spawn doors like this, and then everybody else, like you're doing now, you're moving me around, would have to be careful in this.
yeah, it'd be like now nobody move.
The cool day ahead.
Yeah, like this is like op security. Everybody needs to shut up. No.
No voice lines.
Yeah.
No, absolutely no voice lines.
Do not say hello to anyone.
Okay, but that's all the TPs that I can think of at the moment.
All right. I'm gonna stop the recording then and start uploading.
Okay.